when did you come to the USA? Where did you come from, and how old were you when you came?
I came to the U.S. Actually, not the exact date was a Valentine's Day, 1998, and I came from Peru.
Okay. How old were you?
Oh, I was 13 years old.
13 years old. So were you happy about the move, or were you being forced to move because of other reasons?
I was actually happy because my mom had just, gotten two little kids.
Mm-hmm.
So being 13, I was always, had to take care of them. So I came to the U.S. To be with my dad and to have a better future, going to school and all this stuff.
So that's the reason why you moved to the US?
Yes.
Okay. So when you came here to the United States, did you already know English, or what was your English like?
Actually, in Peru, they do teach you English, but I only knew a few words. I didn't know much, so.
Did you struggle a lot with language?
Not too much because my family, they try their best, to help me out with English. And my classes in high school, the teachers that I had for ESL were so good that in probably like 1 to 2 years I learned English, at least how to listen to it, and I knew how to answer.
So you used the ESL classes as a method to learn English then?
Yeah, and don't laugh at this one, but I also used to watch a lot of Blue's Clues, even though that it was for little kids, but it has so many words that probably you wouldn't be able to hear it in my ESL classes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I had in my 11th grade, and I think I was about 15 years old, I had to take intensive ESL classes after school as well.
When you first came here, did you miss your country a lot, or family, or?
Not really, because I have family here as well. So I was getting used to, them, because I never really met them until I got to the U.S. My dad, I never really met him until I was 10 years old. So I was getting used to them. I actually ended up missing my mother because she lived in Peru after a few years later when I went back to visit. When I came back, that's when I missed them. But in the meanwhile, I didn't.
How about now? Do you miss your family now?
Yes. And the good thing is that with technology now we can communicate via Skype or the phone or Facebook. And I talk to my mom almost every day on Facebook, so that's always good. And cousins and whatnot. So.
Do you plan on moving back to Peru?
No. I just got so used to here, and it's been 17 years, so I don't think I can go back and get used to the culture again and everything. And I think I will miss my car most of everything. So.
So when you first came here, did you notice any big differences between the two cultures?
What I noticed was that there was, because I didn't go to school right away, so I came in February, and I was not supposed to go to school again until September. So I stayed home, and I lived at my dad's, and underneath us, because we were on the second floor, my uncle and his wife and her 2 kids, and everybody either went to school or went to work. So there was nobody at home really to take care of me. So that's the thing that I saw, that everybody was working. In Peru, your mom usually stays home, is a homemaker, so she'll cook for you like every for every meal. And here you had to fend for yourself. So that's one of the big differences.
When it came to communicating with other people, were there any differences? Like did people treat you differently?
Some, yes, because I didn't know how to, tell them properly that I didn't know English, because my brothers told me to tell them I know English. I know English. So they were looking at me kind of weird, but they were trying, even my counselors, they didn't speak Spanish, so they were trying as much as they could. But like I told you, I pretty much learned really quick, because my family, they tried to talk to me in English, and my friends in school and my teachers, they tried to talk to me as much English as possible. So.
Okay. So one last question. Is there any tips that you would like to give to someone who's moving to the United States right now?
Just to be open-minded about different cultures, because you're going to find the people like different things and not, like the same thing. And also to make sure that you are learning and watching TV in English and you practice as much as you can. And you're going to be surrounded by people, that talk in English, so it's easier.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.